What is up, everybody on YouTube? My name is Jackson. I am back with another video this week. Today's video is going to be like another update slash video. Also, I kind of want to talk to you all about just kind of how all you all got started with your entrepreneurship journey and kind of where you're at. And I want to kind of tell you how I got started. So without further ado, I'm going to start with my Amazon update. So from last week, I said I was just doing product research, and that's still all I am doing. I found a potential product actually, but when I Google for patents, I see a few things pop up, and it kind of scares me. They're like from like the 19, like there's one patent that says it was issued in like 1915, and there's like another was like 1940. So they're like old patents, but I still want to like be 100% sure. So what do y'all do about that? I was thinking about going to Fiverr. I saw I can hire a guy off Fiverr for like $15 to do research for me, but I don't know how like good and how much I should trust those guys. So if you all have messed with patents, if you have done any patent research, what do you all do? Because I'll for sure take any advice. So let's get into the main part of the video. That's kind of all there is for updates. So I kind of want to tell you all how I got started with like Amazon and my basically business journey overall, personal brand journey, I guess you could say. And I want to hear how you all got started as well. So before we get started, go drop them down in the comments. Let me know how you got started. And so let's get into how I got started. So let's see, what month is it? It's almost October. So it's September 29th, I believe. Yeah, it's September 29th today. And I'd say I got started. Well, first off, I always wanted to make money, okay? In high school, I knew I always wanted to make money. At first, I wanted to be like a clothing designer, okay? I'm like really big into clothes. In these videos, I just wear t-shirts and shorts, but I might show off something later on down the road. But I am really big into clothes, okay? So in high school, I always wanted to have my own clothing brand, right? I think a lot of kids do in high school. A lot of kids want to have their own clothing brand. It's, you know, I used to see them pop up here and there, kids selling t-shirts, hats, whatever. So in high school, I wanted to have my own clothing brand. And up until like freshman, sophomore year of college, that's still what I wanted to do. I've kind of stuck with it. But to be honest, it's so, in my opinion, it's so hard becoming a new brand and trying to get out there with your own clothing brand. To me, that's one of the hardest things to do. Whoever can do it, respect, you know, whether it's athletic wear, fashion, whatever, if you can do that, I applaud you, because that's hard. I've done a few things, not serious. Some things I took more serious, but still it's hard. So anyways, I also wasn't like a good designer, okay? So like, you see all these like big fashion designers out there doing this and that. Like I couldn't do that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know much about fabrics and cut and sew pieces, this and that. So I kind of felt lost. So I was like, okay. And then eventually I came to realize, I was like, okay, I'm not a fashion designer, right? I can't design clothes. That's just not me. What do I want to do? So then I kind of got into YouTube, and I had my other YouTube channel has like 470 subscribers, I think. It's basically dead, but I used to upload basically, it was like a fashion YouTube channel where I'd upload like pickups, shirts, shoes, reviews, all that stuff, outfits, the whole 9 yards, all that stuff. I'm sure some of you have seen people like that. Now that's like that's a good niche to get into on YouTube for girls and guys. It's kind of saturated, but if you can stand out and break through the entry barrier, I guess you could say, then you can grow a lot in that niche. So then I still knew that I wanted to make money. We're up to like my sophomore / junior year in college, I guess you could say. I always knew that I wanted to make money. You know, I've always loved like Lamborghinis, and I'm always going to own a Lamborghini. And then one day, like most of us probably, I came across a Tai Lopez ad on a video I was watching. And of course he caught my attention because in my opinion he's great at that. He will catch your attention the first 10 seconds. A lot of people want to better their lives, so they stick and watch his whole ads, videos, whatever. So he caught my attention, and I was with my girlfriend actually, and she's like, "What are you doing? Turn that off," because she hates when I play like stuff out loud in front of her. So she's like, "What are you doing? Turn that off, blah blah." So anyways, I just exit out of it and kind of I went on with my day, and that was an ad on a video, like I said. A few days later, I click on a video, his ad pops up again. I was by myself, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. So I watched the entire thing, and I was like, this guy sounds pretty interesting. I said, he kind of comes off as like a scam artist, and I think a lot of us can agree that he does, especially in some of his ads. And if you don't know him, I think he comes off as like a scam artist. But one day I was bored in class. I said, you know what? I'm gonna see if he has an Instagram. So I checked his Instagram out. I came across his Instagram. I followed him. Then I Googled him. And I was just trying to find out what he did, right? I couldn't really like piece it together. Anyways, I found his YouTube. I watched a bunch of his like YouTube stuff. This is like first of last year, middle of last year, even first of this year. Honestly, watched a lot of his YouTube. I saw he was coming out with like a social media training course. At that time, I was totally new to online courses, of course, outside of school. But I saw he was coming out with an online course, and I'm like, this sounds pretty interesting. But it was like $997, and there was no way I could afford that. I live on my own right now. I pay rent, have my bills, work, whatever. So I couldn't afford that right then and there. But I kept following him, and then I saw that you could do like a payment plan. So I said, you know what? When this semester is over, and this is back in the spring semester, I said, when this spring semester is over, I said, I'm going to get his course, because I said, I got to take action. I got to do something, right? So that was like halfway through my spring semester, back the first of this year, 2017. So I was dead set on buying his social media marketing course. And then I started following some guys who were doing some reviews of Tai Lopez's course. Ryan Hildreth, Hayden Petto. I started following those two guys on YouTube, and they were like blowing up on YouTube based off Tai's course. They're both into social media marketing, managing, whatever. So then I followed those guys from like the beginning, from when they had like 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers. And then one day, I think it was Hayden Petto. No, I'm sorry, it was Ryan Hildreth introduced Tanner Fox on his channel, and he said that he made like 30 grand a month selling on Amazon. And then Hayden met him, and Hayden like did some podcasts and like interviews with Hayden with Tanner as well. And I'm like, okay, I was like, this Amazon stuff sounds, it sounds cool. But I said, I want to stick with social media marketing, and I want to take that course when my classes are over. So that was my goal. But then Ryan and Hayden kept shoving basically like Amazon in my face. And then I went and followed Tanner Fox's course. I went and followed Tanner Fox's YouTube channel, and he was kind of shoving it in my face. And like, I don't mean like he was like forcing people to buy it, but I mean like he was like just always talking about it and always got me like interested in it more and more. So then I'm like, wait, I'm like, this might be like a decent, I said, this might sound like a decent business. I said, I might want to consider this. And I saw that he had a course. I saw people were buying it. I saw some success, and I'm like, I might have to buy this course instead of Tai Lopez's course. Of course, it was like $500 cheaper. And I did some more research. I kept watching YouTube videos of all those guys, and I said, you know what? This seems like more up my alley, because I'm not like a very social person. I couldn't go up to a client or like a potential client and pitch something to them. That's just so hard for me. Just speaking in general, I hate like a public speaking in front of people. It's terrible. So to a stranger, I would hate that. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go all in with Amazon FBA. So I bought his course back in April or May of this year. I went through it, and then you all kind of know the rest from there. I kind of had my first product. It was kind of iffy. Now I'm doing my second. Now I'm going in with my second product, or I'm doing research for it. And now we are here. So what's my plans going forward? I'm dead set on Amazon FBA. I'm going to make this work. You know, if it kills me, I'm going to make this work, because I know it can work and I see people doing it. And I'm just going to document it, and I'm just going to document it along the way. So that's my plan. That's kind of my background. I know it's, like I say this in every video, I know it's kind of like here and there, back and forth, but that's my journey, sort of say, up until now. I've had some success outside of like Amazon. I've done some I promote like this Instagram tool that I make some money with. I've done some marketing with Amazon. I've done their affiliate system. I made some money with that. I've branched off into like smaller things, but the main focus and main goal is still Amazon and making this work, because I know you can scale it up. You can make a living off this big time. So that's my goal going forward. And just let me know what you all's journey was like. You don't have to type 5 paragraphs down below, but just kind of summarize it shortly, your journey and where you are and how you became, I guess, like introduced to all of this. I have to give credit to Tai Lopez, honestly, because I always wanted to better myself, make money, and get smarter, but I didn't know what to do, and he kind of led me in that direction. And if it really wasn't for his ad, I don't know where I'd be. Maybe I would have came across all these guys later down the road, but if it wasn't for Tai Lopez's ad, then I don't know where or what I'd be doing. I'd probably still be stuck not knowing what to do. So, like I said, I have to give credit to him. Anyways, that's going to be all. I know this video is kind of long, like, 10 minutes now, but just bear with me. I hope you all watch it all. And just leave a comment down below, and if you don't mind, leave me a like, and I will see you all next week. I do post videos every Friday for everybody that's new. Every Friday, really just after 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or it might be even that night. So it's always on a Friday. Got to keep the schedule up. Got to be consistent and persistent. Stick with the stuff. I know it'll work. So anyways, I will see you all next week.